Hi guys, in this video you will learn from Joe how to get over camera fear and how to create an awesome studio. The lighting, the effect, the sound, and how to create videos without fear. Enjoy the video and let me know how it went.
Hello folks, I'm Jouhar, your video strategist. I'm making this exclusive video for the Internet Moguls of the World School. Thanks to Avi Arya for inviting me to share my work. In today's video, we are going to discuss about 1. Overcoming camera fear. 2. Positioning your brand before you create videos. 3. Video making. 4. Inshot video making tips and tricks. And 5. Marketing your videos on social media platforms. So this video is going to be absolutely productive for you. So stay tuned till the end. This is something we all go through at a point in our life, and it's very similar to stage fright, which you know that you cannot overcome stage fright without getting on a stage. In a similar context, you cannot overcome camera fear without facing the camera. And before I give you the most important actionable tip that I can offer you to overcome camera fear, let's just kill some myths. Having a high-end equipment like a DSLR camera or a mic like this will not create a high-quality content. What creates a high-quality content is the message you provide, is the value you provide through your videos. It can be emotional, it can be educational, it can be entertaining. And the clarity of that particular message or the value is much more important than the clarity of the video. So you need to always make sure that whatever you convey is very clear and simplified. And the reason behind giving importance to your message is because your target audience are looking for value, are looking for emotion, or are looking for story, which might be educational, which might be entertaining, but then they are looking for that instead of how you look or how you sound. Second off, you need to understand there's a science behind this. So let me just run you through a reel which I have created for my Instagram, which talks about the same. So your brain is fooling you. The reason why you hate the way you look on videos is because of the combo effect of mere exposure effect and confirmation bias. In 1968, a psychologist named Robert Zions established or formulated mere exposure. To Megan Kelly, the image on the left looks wrong since she sees herself in the mirror as the image on the right. To TV viewers, the image on the left is more familiar. And that's confirmation bias, where your brain starts to reinforce what it believes you look like and makes you feel like something is not right. So as you can see, you are not alone. Every one of us go through the same kind of problems when we start off creating videos. All you got to do is keep practicing. Talking about practice, this is the most important actionable tip that I can offer you, which is do offline practice. When I say offline practice, it's all about recording your video and watching it. You don't need to upload the video which you recorded. All you got to do is record and watch it. This makes your brain accept the way you look and the way you sound, eventually helping you improve the confidence in videos and also improve the way how you present. 2. Positioning your brand before you create videos. Why is it important? How will it help you create the right content to help you grow in the right way? How can we execute this? So if you ask me why is it important, without having a clarity about what your brand is all about, you cannot create video content that can attract your potential client or students. So it's very important to understand what you are all about and then create content that resonates to your ideal audience, so that your ideal audience get attracted to your videos and they will inquire about your service or your product or whatever you're trying to sell through the internet. Now, how can we execute this? In detail, if you want to try and understand what your brand is all about and how to come up with amazing content, basically positioning your brand, answer these questions. 3. Video making. So I have come up with this amazing rule which is called FAB. F-A-B. F for frame, A for action, and B for background. Frame basically means how you position yourself in a frame of your video. For example, I have positioned myself in the center of this frame. If I want a graphical text that needs to revolve around me, I can position myself towards the left or towards the right and use the other space, which is the negative space, for representation of some sort of charts or text. A for action basically means the center of attraction of the video. In this particular video, I am the center of attraction. And the factors we consider when we talk about action layer, it's all about the lighting and the audio. Over here, I have kept my lighting almost 45 degrees towards me, and it's giving me this hard light and soft light effect. If you do want to know where I purchased all of my gears and setup, you can DM me in my Instagram and I'm always there to help you guys. When it comes to background, it's all about making a difference between the foreground and the background. Over here in this video, the ring light and the background light is giving a difference between the foreground and the background. Basically, I will not dissolve with the background. It's a game of contrast. 4. Inshot video creation. Alright guys, first off I'm going to show you a few of the tricks that you can use in Inshot while editing videos, which is going to be really handy for you, and then I'll show you how to create a master layout in Inshot, which is going to be really helpful for you in your future editing process. Right, without further ado, let's jump into it. Tip number 1, picture in picture. You can now add videos on top of another video by using picture in picture tool in Inshot. All you got to do is add video, go to pip tool, and then add your second video, and it looks exactly like this, which is going to be really helpful for you in multiple scenarios. Tip number 2 is all about text animation, where you can use the text edit tool to animate in and out motion for your text in videos effectively. All you got to do is add video, add text, and then change the label color to your brand color probably, and then go to the top right option and you can choose your favorite effects. All right, go to this option and then choose your favorite animation options. They have multiple options over here and you can choose from one of them. It looks really great. Tip number 3 is all about sound effects. You can use the sound tool to find sound effects options and add it to make the videos interesting. All you got to do is add video, go to music, and then choose effects, which is already available free for use. And you can choose whichever one suits your videos, and it will be definitely making your videos much more interesting like this one. Tip number 4 is about using chroma key to remove your background from videos. Right, all you got to do is add a blank template, choose a background color, probably your brand color, then go to pip option and add your video where you want to remove the background, and then choose this drop select tool to choose the background color, and then you can play around this strength option and shadow option to remove the background entirely, and your video will look like this. Tip number 5 is using extract audio option to have a consistent voice overlay on multiple videos. All you got to do is add video, extract the audio from it, and then trim a section from the video, and then you can replace that section with another video. All right, and final result looks like this. So you can actually repurpose it. So let me know guys how many of you have started using it, so that I know how many of you. Alright guys, I'm going to take you through how to create a master layout for your IGTV videos for your particular personal brand or business. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump into it. I'm going to open my Inshot, and then you can choose video. As you can see, I already have a few videos which I have been editing, so never mind. And you can choose the new. Instead of going for choosing a video, what you can do is click on blank and then click OK. So you have a blank layout already in your hand. You can maybe you can extend it a little bit, and then so by clicking on the canvas, you can actually choose the dimension of whatever layout you're gonna upload. Let's say it's an IGTV, it's going to be 9:16. So if it's going to be a YouTube, it's going to be 16:9, or if it's going to be a post, you can use a 1:1 or 4:5 dimension. So I'm going to show you guys how to create a master layout for IGTV, which you can actually tweak and reuse this idea for other kind of posts, like 4:5 or 1:1 or even 16:9 videos as well. So for now, I'm gonna create the 9:16 IGTV layout and show you guys how to create a master layout in that particular frame. Cool. So as you can see, this whole canvas is the place where you can actually add your brand color. So what I do is I choose my brand color, which is already there in Inshot. If you want a brand specific color code, you can do that as well by maybe adding the image option over here. You can choose a canvas which you have already pre-made and saved, let's say by using Canva or something which has the exact color code of your brand. So you can choose that and then add it into your background and click OK. So now we need a video, right? We need a video to start off with. So what you can do is click on PIP option, picture in picture option, and then choose a video. So I'm going to choose a video. So we have the video in the frame right now over here. So I'm going to rescale it and I'm going to make it pretty big and filling the frame. Perfect. So it's in the center, it's filled in the frame, and you have the video ready to be rolled, right? So right after this, the next thing which we need to do is fix a position for our title text and the subtitle text. All right, so I'm gonna click on text. Let's say I'm gonna add title goes here. All right, and I'm gonna choose my brand font, which is called Build Titling SP. So now you might think that how can we have a brand font ready to be used in Inshot? So there's this option called download over here on the right, and you can actually import font into Inshot, which is already there downloaded in your mobile device. So what you can do is you can download your font from the internet, whichever font you have been using for your brand on social media platforms. You can download it into your device and then import that font into Inshot using this import option in Inshot for the text. So you can select and you can actually import. So I've already imported a couple of fonts which I usually use. So I'm gonna go for my brand font and click OK. Cool. So I'm going to place it over here. Let's say I'm going to place it in the center. Voila, we have a title text fixed right now. So the next thing which you need to make sure is that it always starts from the video beginning and it always ends till the video end. So when you edit it, it's going to be a fixed thing, and it's going to be there for the entire video. So next thing is I'm going to add a subtitle text. Subtitle text goes here. Perfect. So for the subtitle text, you have to change your font. All right, so this is something which is very design stuff. So if you know that your subtitle text has to be something very subtle and smaller and minimal, rather than it being very bold like the title text, right? So I usually use this font called Hawaii Font Light for my subtitle texts. So I'm going to choose that and click OK, and make it much smaller than the title text and place it over here. So now, and also I'm going to add it, make sure that it starts from the very beginning and still stays till the end. So now you might think, is this the subtitle text like the closed captions? No, it's not the closed captions. So this is specifically for a particular section of the video. Let's say from this timeline point to this timeline point, I'm going to talk about a particular topic. Then I'm going to split it and make sure that that particular topic's summary goes over here, right? Topic 1 summary goes here. Perfect. So I'm going to click OK, and then you have that topic 1's summary over here, and then it keeps changing whenever topics change. So you can play around with that. And the next add-on bonus tip I can give you guys is to add a logo of yours in the master layout. So to do that, all you got to do is go to stickers, and then instead of choosing anything which is already there in the Inshot, you can actually go to this image option over here. And yeah, as you can see, I've been using a few elements in my videos. Never mind that. What you can do is click on this add option and choose a logo which is already saved in your mobile device, and add it onto your frame, and then click OK, and then maybe resize it and then place it. All right, I'm gonna place it over here. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to place it again. All right, great. It looks great right now for me. And also make sure that it starts from the very beginning and stays till the end. Now as you go, you can actually change the subtitle text, the title text, even the logo. If you want to change it, you can add logos as well. If it's a collaboration, if you want to add multiple logos, you can do that as well using the sticker option. So we have a pretty good basic layout which is already ready. Right now you might think, how can I change, how can I replace the video in this? So next time if I want to upload a new video and I want to change everything accordingly, how can I replace the entire video? To do that, all you got to do is go to pip option, then click on the video which you already have, and then you need to slide across the top options, and you can see an option called replace. You can click on that, choose another video, and then click OK. So as you can see over here, before we click OK, you can see the option where it shows drag to select a particular section. So you can choose a particular section of that video from here right away also. If not, if the video is longer or shorter, you can actually adjust the entire elements accordingly. Once you click OK, it's totally fine, it's totally editable. All right, so I'm going to click OK. Awesome. Now I have my new video over here and it is great. So I've already changed the video. Now all I need to do is go to the text option, change the subtitles, change the title text, and voila, we have a master layout already over here. All right, so now to give you guys an add-on tip, instead of using this subtitle text, which is like a summary text, you can actually go to capwing.com and auto generate your subtitles in Capwing, and then you can even edit it in that platform itself, and then download that video and upload it into your social media platform. So you can do that as well. So just giving you guys an extra bonus over here. Great. As you can see, these tips and tricks can help you create a master layout for your brand and eventually making your editing process much easier. So next time when you create a video, all you got to do is replace the video and replace the text. All other graphical elements, the way how things are positioned, the layout, everything stays the same as a brand. 5. Marketing your videos on Instagram. Now, when it comes to marketing your videos on social media platform, all your agenda comes under these 3 major categories, which is grow, nurture, and sell. Growth is all about increasing your followers and establishing your online presence. Nurture, on the other side, is all about concentrating more on your existing audience and creating in-depth conversations with your followers. And finally, by sell, I mean to create content that promotes your product or service. Now, in context to videos, especially on Instagram, if you are at the early stage and if you're concentrating more on growth, then these are the type of content that you need to create in the order of most important from top to bottom, which is reels, in-feed videos, stories, and live with guests. And the style of content that goes to this stage would be short or bite-sized content, which is basically easy to understand. It can be entertaining and it can be relatable. Now, if you have already established your online presence and if you have a strong community in your Instagram, then you can concentrate on nurturing that relationship with the audience. Now, the type of content that you can create in this particular stage would be IGTV, stories, and solo lives. Solo lives are where you basically go live alone and have a Q&A session with your existing audience and have that in-depth conversation with each of your followers. Now, the style of content that goes in this particular stage would be rich in information, story driven, where you try to portray who you are, what your business is all about, or what your brand is all about. Basically have in-depth conversations with your audience. And finally, if you are at the stage where you're trying to sell your product or service, then these are the type of content that you need to create to attract your audience to your service or product. IG feed or carousel, stories, reels, and IGTV. Talking about IG feed or carousel, it's all about having that last slide dedicated to promoting your product or service in context to whatever you have taught in that particular carousel. Now, the style of content that goes in this particular stage would be having a proper direct to response, basically having a clear-cut call to action, or at least it should redirect the audience to a particular link where they can avail your product or service. Now, to keep it simple, if you are at the early stage and if you're concentrating more on growth, then you can create 60% of growth style content, 20% of nurturing, and 20% sell. Leveling up, if you are concentrating more on nurture kind of content, then you can create 60% of nurturing kind of content, 30% of selling kind of content, and 10% of growth style content. And finally, if you are already trying to sell something on social media platform, if you're only concentrating on that, then you can 50% of selling style content, 30% nurturing style content, and 20% growth style content. I hope you enjoyed this video I created for the Internet Moguls of the world. If you guys like my content, please do share this, subscribe to this channel, and also make sure you check out my Instagram. My hero story is I am a graphic designer turned video strategist. I've been working as a freelancer for almost 13 years, and right now I have created a personal brand where I'm helping content creators, entrepreneurs, and small business owners create amazing branded valuable videos just by using their mobile phone. So if you want to catch me in action, check out my Instagram. This is Jouhar, your video strategist, signing off. Watch out and take care.
Hi guys, I hope you loved the video as much as I did.